nilipataka ile ugonjwa, bwana kanikimbia, batoto wakakufa, batoto 6, bwana akanikimbia, akanikatala, jamaa ikanikatala, sema huko na huku mgonjwa haona tena faida kudunia, ndiisha kuwa mufu, jamaa akanikatala.
These women you see working here have been raped and are being treated at the Heal Africa Hospital. As some women get treatment and leave the hospital, others are coming in constantly. The scourge of rape in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo is a direct result of the civil war that engulfed the Great Lakes region of Africa. This conflict began after those responsible for the Rwandan genocide of 1994 fled into the Congo after their defeat. The Congolese government wasn't able to control them because they still had the arms they took from Rwanda. As a result of this complex refugee crisis, the instability in the Congo sucked in 8 neighboring countries. The lawless situation and the impunity that ensured allowed various human rights violations to occur, including rape.
Il y a suffisamment de violations de droits de l'homme, les violences sexuelles, là on n'en parle pas, il y a des déplacements massifs de population, il y a des incendies des quartiers et autres. Ça c'est une situation spécifique et qui est due ou justifiée par la présence d'une multitude de groupes armés.
This room is among the many wards in the hospital that received the rape victims. This 13-year-old girl was brutally raped by a militia in a manner that is truly shocking.
C'est traumatisant quand, vu ce que nous voyons chaque jour et ce que nous entendons chaque jour, c'est vraiment traumatisant. Et ces pierres, comme vous les voyez là, ça vient à l'intérieur du vagin d'une fillette de 13 ans. Et ce que je montre maintenant, c'est ce qu'on avait extrait les premiers jours, quand la fille s'est présentée ici pour la première fois. Elle nous a dit qu'elle avait mal. Et en regardant dans le vagin, nous voyons ça, ces cailloux ici. Et la fille est rentrée. Pour nous, il n'y avait plus rien à l'intérieur. Alors, quand elle est rentrée, le lendemain, un jour après, elle revient avec des douleurs toujours au niveau de son sexe. Et en examinant, on voit qu'il y avait déjà 4 cailloux. 4 cailloux au total.
Because of the brutal attacks in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo, women have become traumatized by either their own personal experiences or by the experiences of their loved ones.
J'ai peur parce que c'est à base de ça qu'on a des maladies souvent sexuellement transmissibles, raison pour laquelle on doit lutter tous comme femmes, en fait de lutter contre la violence sexuelle.
J'ai peur du viol parce que d'abord, ça détruit la personne. Deuxièmement, ça laisse des séquelles. Troisièmement, tu peux attraper des maladies. Tu peux avoir aussi des grossesses non désirées. La justice au Congo, elle n'est pas faite pour les violeurs. Il y a des cas qui quittent les prisons.
The Democratic Republic of Congo is a country the size of Western Europe, lacking basic infrastructure like roads, railways, and the like. This is one of the reasons the Justice Department isn't able to eradicate the scourge of rape, especially in the rural areas. Courthouses are full of untried cases because the prosecution simply does not have the resources needed to do anything about them.
Je me demande si, depuis que nous avons appliqué la nouvelle loi qui date de 2006, si le nombre de cas de violences sexuelles ont diminué. Je ne pense pas, parce qu'il y a beaucoup de pesanteurs qui rentrent en jeu, pesanteurs coutumiers.
When a woman in the Congo gets raped, their husbands, families, and communities often abandon them because they believe that the women have brought them shame. This has resulted in raped women preferring to stay silent rather than speaking out. Various organizations have started programs that help the victims of rape to move on, giving them the skills needed to sustain themselves. We are now at a workshop called Healing Arts, which was begun by the Heal Africa Hospital. Here, the women learn how to sew and how to make crafts. This workshop has given women hope after their families abandoned them.
Ils s'occupent d'un peu de métier et après la sortie de l'hôpital et après les soins, ils vont rentrer dans leur communauté et ont appris quelque chose qui peut les aider là-bas.
51-year-old Masudu Ann was abandoned by both her husband and family after being raped by militiamen in Masisi in 2006. She learned sewing in the Healing Arts Workshop, and because of this, she's now able to earn $150 a month.
Nashonaka, penyo nashona, bananipa likuta, inanisaidia. Nachuruza tomate, wile makuta, nachuruza ndakala, nachuruza mafuta.
With this income, she was able to rent a house to stay in, and life is slowly becoming normal. Although she has no hope of ever seeing her family again, she is sure she won't go hungry.
Saa yenye naishi mimi peke, penye niko humu nyumba niko mimi peke. Saa yenye nagonjwa, namuitaka jirani hapa yenye niko nabo hapa, basika bananisaidia.
To date, no one knows just how many women have been raped in the Eastern Congo. The numbers are believed to be in the thousands. This issue is one that demands immediate attention because it's unchanging. The victims of rape demand quick and transparent justice because they feel that only through that will they regain their dignity and peace of mind.